is out of town, just because somebody from San Jose wants it, and I use that, I've got nothing against San Jose, I use that strictly figuratively. But we've got to, on the county level where we have some influence, we don't have to spend money on the railroad, we have to support what the people who are spending money on it are doing. Go to the state, get some money, have them go to the federal government and get some money. Yes, it's all our money, I realize that, but let's draw on that big pool nationwide instead of the very shallow pockets we have right here in Coos County. Let's bring some outside money in.
Let me ask you, do you feel that if the railroad was running here in Coos County, that prices would be cheaper on commodities?
Eventually, yes, there would be commodities coming in, because I think what would also come with that would be the proper infrastructure for transporting containers and a container facility, which is a given. It's going to happen here. We're the only undeveloped port in the United States. The only one. We have a port here that should have been making money hand over fist for the last several generations.
Why has that not happened?
Possibly because other governments further to the north of us were jealous, and they also were running our state government at the time. That's a rumor I hear. I don't know how true it is, but it sounds plausible to me. Part of it was because the economy did fall apart in the 80s, and people pulled out and things didn't come back. Why we don't have the ships coming in here, I guess nobody's using lumber right now.
I see. One thing that you'd like to change, let's say you're elected, the number one thing that you would like to change and leave as your mark, what would that be?
The number one thing I would change in Coos County would have to go back to what I said before, and that would be law enforcement in the smaller municipalities or the smaller areas that are not cities. Charleston and Powers and places like that where they don't have their own police force. It's the county's responsibility to not only collect taxes but also to protect the people and provide for the infrastructure. So I would say it would deal with the jails, and the sheriff's department would be a very big issue with me.
Okay. Steve, I want to thank you for coming on to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
If you would please tell our viewers how they can contact you with questions, or do you need volunteers with your campaign or anything like that?
I need everything right now. The gentleman I wanted to be my campaign manager has actually become one of my my competition, so to speak. But you can reach me. I have it right here on this card, which I know you can't see, so I'll tell you what it says. You can reach me at stevepickering@live.com, and you can have my phone number. It's 541-252-6851. That's 252-6851. And again, you can email me at stevepickering, that's one word, @live.com.
Once again, I want to thank you, Steve, for taking time, and it's been very informative.
Thank you very much, Felix.
And I thank you once again for tuning in. I'm Felix Milan, and I wish you all to be well.